Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this spaceship and these aliens here, two of them I guess. Now this is just like a random tutorial, not really a certain theme to it, so I'll start off with the bottom parts, which are these stands. Now if you don't want to do these stands and you just want to kind of do this kind of oval shape, then just skip this part. Okay, so I'm going to go out here and show you guys what I've done. So the first thing is anywhere lay a 1/1 times 1 wedge blueprint going up in a stair pattern, and then put another one on top and then another one like that, and then where the gaps are, put 3 1/1 times 1 wedges to go up like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 there, so 1, 2, 3. Once you've done that, to measure out the distance, place a small floor at the end of this wedge here, so it will be lined up with this wedge here, and then go and put a 4 unit smooth wall here along with a smooth floor, and then put an 8 unit smooth wall there, just that one, and another 8 unit smooth wall there. And at the end of the smooth wall, put a 1/1 times 1 wedge. And then basically just carry it up like the other one. So there's a 1, 2, 3 going up, and then 3 along the back side there. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so place 3 1/1 wedges going up, and then another 3 going up that way. And then once you've done that, to measure out the other side, wow, don't freeze, please. Put a smooth wall, let's just say at the end of here, like that. So at the end of the 1/1 wedge, an 8 unit smooth wall, and then go and put another 4 unit smooth wall there, and then a small floor there. At the end of this small floor or smooth wall, depending on which way you've done it, go and place another 1/1 wedge going up, then another 1/1 wedge, and another one. And then 3 1/1 wedges going up that side, so make sure it's like away from the small floor. So that's the measuring distance for them all. Smooth wall, 4 unit smooth wall, and then a small floor. Make sure to measure it ends. These one on the other hand, make sure to measure it like that, so it's at the beginning of the wedge. Small floor, 4 unit smooth wall, and 8 unit smooth walls there. And basically just do the same on this side, measure it out using a smooth wall, an 8 unit smooth wall, and then a 4 unit smooth wall, and then a small floor. And then place another 3 wedges going up that way, and that should be how you make the like landing stations. Next thing I'm going to show you guys what to do is, I guess, this like bottom round cove thing, kind of this part-ish, I like the frame until it gets to the windows. I guess the bottom part, because it is going to be quite a bit of blueprints I'm thinking. Okay. Anyway, fill them the wedges in with brown wood, then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so once you've filled that in with brown wood, what you need to do next is place 4 large floors on top of each one of these, I guess, to fill in this like gap. So just place a layer of floor on top of the wedges like that, so make sure it covers the first wedge and that wedge there. So the best way to do this is place a large floor on top of one of these wedges, and then once you've done that, place a large floor next to it, and then another 2 large floors next to that one. And then once you've done that, at the end of these large floors, go and get a 2/4 wedge, and then place 4 of them going along the large floors like that, and then do it on the other side as well. So place 4 of these 2/4 wedges going along the end of these large floors. Make sure to do it at the like bottom there. And then once you've done that over here, go and get a 1/2 wedge, and then place 4 of them going along like that at the end of these 2/4 wedges like that. And over here, go and get another 1/2 wedge and then place 4 of them going along the 2/4 wedges. So I'm just going to show you the blueprints like this. So what you need is large floors, 2/4 wedge and a 1/2 wedge, and then place 4 of them going along, and then it's another 4 1/2 wedges going along there, place 4 large floors going on there, and that should be how I make like the first part of the ship. And once you've done that, fill it in with whitewood, then I'll show you guys how to make the top part. Okay, so once you've filled that part in with whitewood, what you need to do next is place 2 smooth walls at the end of these 1/2 wedges, like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so place 2 smooth walls on the end of the 1/2 wedges, so the very ends of them like that. And then on top of the smooth wall, make sure to place a layer of 1/2 wedges going along them. Make sure to place them on top of the smooth wall as well, so place 4 of them going along like that. And do the same on the other side, so place 4 1/2 wedges going along the other side. So you can see I've placed mine there like that. And like on top of the 1/2 wedges, place 4 2/4 wedges going along that way like that, so the same as the bottom one, to make a frame shape. And then do it on the other side, so place 4 2/4 wedges going along on top of the 1/2 wedges like that, so you can see the 1/2 wedges and then the 2/4 wedges on top like that. So it's kind of like a frame, just kind of replicate the bottom part, but make sure to put the smooth walls there so you can place like windows going along here like that. On this top part here, connect it with 4 large floors, so you can see 1 2 3 4, and then place it like at the side of these 2/4 wedges, so there, like halfway between them. So connect them with 4 large floors. And then once you've done that, go and get 6 windows. I have to find where I place mine. Here they are. And then basically place the 6 windows in this frame where the smooth walls are like this. So you'll need 6 normal windows to do this. So place them in this frame like that, and just keep doing that. And that will be the basic frame of it. Just place 3 windows at each side like this. Okay, so it's 3 windows at each side to fill in this gap here. Okay, so this is the last piece of glass. And then once you've done that, fill the top part in with whitewood as well. And then I'll kind of show you how to like fill in the front and the back part. Okay, so fill in that part, and then I'll show you guys how to like fill in the back part and then do the front part of the ship. Okay, now for the next part, mind the roadworks in the background, you know, the usual. Okay, so once you've filled that in, like the white frame thing, next thing I'm going to show you how to do is this part, and the back part I'm going to show you how to fill it in and that. And also I'm sorry about the roadworks in the background. I'm not sure if it's roadworks or people doing the gardens, but you know, it's just the neighborhood. I really wish I lived in like a house in the middle of nowhere with no one in it. That would be the ideal setup, but I guess I can't really have that ideal setup. Anyway, so let's start with the easiest thing. So where the smooth wall is here and this 1/2 wedge, go and put a post, and do the same at the other side. So put a post there where like the windows are. Where the 2/4 wedges, either put a floor blueprint or a smooth wall blueprint in 4x4 unit one. And then on top of the floor blueprint, go and put a smooth wall blueprint there, like that. So I can't reach that for some reason, but a short smooth wall blueprint, go and put that there. And then when you come over here, where this is, go and put a large floor blueprint. Like roadworks, freezing, everything goes wrong today. Oh god, it's deafening now. Alright, I'm gonna have to talk a bit louder so you guys can hear me because of that shit going off in the background. Alright, go and place another large floor blueprint on the spaceship there, next to the other large floor blueprint. And then over here, go and place a floor blueprint next to the large floor blueprint. And then go and place a smooth wall blueprint on top of it, or a short smooth wall blueprint there. And then place another post inside this small gap. Okay, so that's the back. So post, floor, short smooth wall, large floor, floor, short smooth wall, and a post blueprint. Now let's switch over here. So go and place a post there, and then another post there, and then place a floor blueprint there, and a floor blueprint there on top of the 2/4 wedge. And then place a short wall stub on top of here like that, and then another short wall stub like that. And instead of placing large floors here, go and place a smooth wall blueprint there and another smooth wall blueprint there. So 4 units by 8 units blueprint. And then once you've done that, fill it in with white wood. Then I'll show you guys how to do the ramp part and place the chairs in. And again, I'm sorry for the background noise. So I'm just going to show you the blueprints like that. So post, floor, smooth wall stub, smooth wall, floor, smooth wall stub, post. Make sure to do this on the front instead of the back. And then over to the back, post, floor, smooth wall stub, large floor, floor, smooth wall stub, and post. Okay, fill that in with white wood, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so once you've filled all in that with white wood, what you need to do next is go and get 2 of the biggest chairs and place them at the back, like at the edge here and here. Now this is optional, you can add any kind of decoration around here, but there's not much room. If you wanted to, you can maybe make something here, like a display case of some kind, like an alien tech thing. Or maybe you could put some items on here, maybe make some technical stuff on these walls or whatever. But I'm just going for simple, you can add whatever you want to it. But if you want to, just add 2 of the biggest chairs, so they're a couch, I guess, at the back of the spaceship. And then once you've done that, to make the ramp, what you need to do is go and get a 2/4 wedge. Again, sorry about the noise in the background, roadworks. And then place the 2/4 wedge going down here like this. So at the end of this large floor there, place a 2/4 wedge going down for the ramp. And then place another 2/4 wedge going down for the ramp as well. Make sure to put 4 of them going down. So 1, 2, and then also 3, 4. So place a 2/4 wedge going down, then another one to meet at the bottom, and same over this side. And then under the bottom, make sure to place another 2/4 wedge, and same on this side under these 2/4 wedges. And then once you've done that, fill this in with white wood, and then I'll show you guys how to make the door and the aliens for the final part. Okay, so once you've filled in the ramp and put the chairs in, what you need to do next is go and get 4 hatches, also leather and 4 wires. Now place the 4 hatches in this gap where the walls were. So I'm going to show you guys on this spaceship, which I've taken the hatches off, so because I can't be bothered to go to Link's Logic to get others. But basically place them in this gap here to make a door, and let's go back. And make sure to place them like this, so they face this way. And then once you place 4 in there, what you need to do next is go and place a lever somewhere on the wall, so I place mine there. I would kind of place it closest to here, and then once you've done that, go and get 4 wires, and then for the first part, do this. Go and place a wire like this, and then kind of make it straight, so I'm going to do mine like that. And go down. Do mine like this, and then place at these orange buttons here. And then once you've placed one of them at the orange buttons like that, And then once you've done that, go and get another wire. And then make sure it touches the previous wire like this. And then go up until you get to the other orange button. So I'm going to make sure mine's actually placed right. I think I should place it a bit up like that. And basically place that there and then press finish. Is that going to do it? Yep. Okay, so once you've connected the second wire up to the other orange button, go and get third wire. And then basically just do the same thing. And then connect it to this orange button, and then the fourth wire is connected to the other orange button. Hopefully I can actually place this without messing up like the first one did, or the second one as well. Like placing these wires is annoying. Sometimes even if you get it right the first time, they end up messing up later in the future for some reason. Not sure how that works, but no. Did I get that right? I think I did. It's hard to see honestly, but yeah. Place that there. And then go and get another wire, which will be the last wire, and then connect it to the last orange button, like so. And that should be good. Okay, so once you've connected the final wire to the fourth orange button, make sure to press the lever to see if it works. And then boom, it finally works after so many tries of rearranging the wires. So again, you need 4 wires, 4 hatches and a lever, and make sure to connect them to each orange button. So there'll be a wire for each orange button that you need to connect it to. So the first wire will be connected to the lever and the first orange button there. Second wire connects to the second orange button, the third wire connects to the third orange button, and the fourth wire connects to the last one. And then once you've done that, I'm going to show you guys how to make 2 aliens, and this tutorial should be done. Okay, so once you've done the door, what you need to do now for the aliens, you can place them anywhere around the ship, or maybe even in the ship if you want. Make as many as you want as well. I'm just going to make 2 at the entrance. Okay, for the first alien, what you need to do is place a short smooth wall, and then on top place a small floor there. And then at the top of the short smooth wall, place 2 teeny floors there and there, like that for the arms. And then for the second one, basically just do the same thing. Place a short smooth wall going upwards and then a small floor on top. And then 2 teeny floors at each side of the smooth wall for arms. So make sure it's at the top and not the bottom. Same with the first one. And then once you've done that, fill that in with green wood. Then I'll show you guys how to do the eyes and the antenna, which should be the last part. Okay, for the last part, go and get 6 wires, and first I'm going to do the eyes of the aliens. Sure, you guys can make more complicated alien designs, maybe like a worm or octopus kind of creature. But for me, I'm just going to make some simple aliens. If you guys want a tutorial and maybe like different kinds of aliens, then just say I'll maybe make one or something. Okay, for this one, basically just place this, say about near the top or something, and then drag it down to whatever height you want, and then just basically press finish, and that should be the first eye. And then go and get another wire, and then place it kind of at the opposite end. I'm going to place mine here, and then drag that down like so, and ta-da. And then for the other alien, and then we'll just do the antennas. Go and place it anywhere-ish on the face, maybe at the edges or corners or whatever. Place it in the middle if you want. It's up to you how you do your aliens. And then go and get another wire, and then basically just do the same thing for the eyes. Easy peasy. Okay, so that's the eyes done. Now you can leave the aliens like this, or you can make an antenna. I'm just going to do one alien with the antenna instead. But to make the antenna, just just say measure out a distance like here or something. I think that's a good place. So yeah, place a teeny tile about here so you can use a teeny floor to measure it in. So if you use a teeny floor to measure it in and place that on top of the alien, then place a teeny floor alongside it, and then go and get another wire, and then in the middle, let's just say about here, drag it up alongside the teeny tile to like a height, and press finish. And then once the wire appears there, go and delete the teeny tile, and there. You should have finished aliens. You can also put a wire or antenna on that one. Anyway, that's how you make a spaceship and aliens. I'm just going to show you guys around as well. Like this, as well as show you guys the inside. Again, you can customize the ship however you want. It's like a little spaceship home or whatever. Now what I really would want to see is someone actually make a space themed base. That would be awesome, like a planet kind of base with aliens or an environment. Now that would be sick, but you know, that would take quite a long time. So I shut this, and then you can have this anywhere on your base. If you don't want it to be like landed, you can just get rid of this ramp and these brown things and just have it flying in midair. Just leave the door and everything. Anyway, that's how you make a spaceship. Thanks for watching, and bye.